Now the Empire's gonna want that Star Destroyer back. Good. Let's see them try and take it. You know, back home, after the Empire invaded Mimbin, we stole an armored transport hauler full of scout walkers. When the Empire came looking for them, we just turned the walkers against them. Had a real good time. I'm guessing the commander has something similar in mind for this Star Destroyer, right? Otherwise, what's the point? At least Wedge picked the right team for the job, huh? Those slackers in Alphabet Squadron would still be fapping around at Yavin. Enough yapping. Time to check with the commander and see what's next.
Now that was a fun mission. Even better than beating my time on the Death March circuit. We got to steal a Star Destroyer and help our friends doing it. And see
I can see inside myself.
We still have allies on the fourth moon, but I've never been there. There was an energy at Yavin like I've never felt anywhere else. It was chaotic and serene, all at once. The Empire corrupts the energy of every planet it touches.
You force sensitive?
I can always feel the good buried beneath that. And that's what we fight for, the good. Anyway,
Homer
saw
Rollins
Frisk
force
bothering
sensitive?
Commander
I think
James
she's Homer
earlier.
Rollins.
Knowing Frisk, the commander might appreciate some backup.
No shadow still.
Not now, Frisk. I'll answer your questions once the Star Destroyer has been delivered safely.
Delivered where? We risked our tails to get that Star Destroyer. And you can't even tell us where we're going?
It's not my call. Besides, I'd be risking a lot of lives if I shared too much too soon.
You hearing this? After all we did for Project Starhawk.
Listen, all I can tell you is the basics.
Linden, our soldiers on the Star Destroyer Victorium just sent a code yellow.
Now,
Apparently there's still Star Destroyer or Stormtroopers.
call in Vanguard for immediate briefing.
I guess we're on one of the bridges on the
It's just
MC-75.
getting good.
We have an emergency. The Star Destroyer you captured has unexpectedly fallen out of hyperspace behind enemy lines.
No.
Our troops are repairing the hyperdrive as quickly as possible, but you need to buy them some time. There's an Imperial fleet advancing toward the Star Destroyer Victorium. I want A-wings intercepting enemy fighters. The rest of Vanguard will provide defense and support. I know Imperial protocol better than most. I have no doubt the Empire will disable the Victorium with ion weapons before sending shuttles to recapture it. Stop them at all costs. The Empire must not reclaim the Victorium. Once the Star Destroyer's hyperdrive is operational, cover its escape so it can jump to safety. I'll send you rendezvous coordinates when the time is right.
I remember the first time I was trapped behind enemy lines. It was the Battle of Mimbin, the first year of the Clone Wars. The Separatists had dropped a battalion of B-2 droids on the Nant Flatlands, cutting us off from the 224th Clone Division. A thunderstorm was jamming communications, so I took a skyhopper to rendezvous with the 224, hoping to get some reinforcements. It didn't go well. I was halfway across the Flatlands when those droids shot me down. And believe me, you have never seen a finer crash landing. The only problem was, my arm got caught in some wreckage. Figured I'd rather live my life with one arm than sit around and wait for those droids to find me.
I did not notice her arm yet.
One hand to carry a blaster, right? I dragged myself out of those flatlands with only one arm and a seriously sour disposition. I guarantee those clone boys had never seen anything like me before, but they fixed me up. Then they helped us drive those blasted droids right off planet. If only I'd known that 3 years later, those clones would be replaced by stormtroopers. But anyway, we should head back to the hangar. The Victorium needs us.
This is my fault. I underestimated the repairs. Now the whole project's at risk.
Hyperdrives break, Ardo. It's not your fault.
I should have suggested you send more engineers to Yavin, and this never would have happened.
It's fine. Vanguard is ready. They'll get there in time. Won't you?
Yeah.
I know, but I'll reach out
That's why
to
I'm standing around
Hospital
talking.
and requisition a few more engineers, just in case.
Get moving, pilot.
It's kind of rude that no one's bothering to learn my name. Had to take off my headset to see where my fucking joystick was.
Command personnel, intelligence reports have been updated. Check your datapad.
We were just talking about what happened to the Victorium, and Keo had one of those, what do you call 'em?
Visions.
It's just a hunch, Frisk, that's all.
You're force
So what do
sensitive.
you think happened?
I feel like it was the Imperials.
No.
We sabotaged the hyperdrive before our soldiers could get them off the ship.
I know it sounds wild, but when Keo has a hunch, they're usually right.
Don't listen to him, it's really not that big of a deal.
Who's Keo's voice actors?
On Miriel, we're taught to respect and listen to the Force. I can't reach out and touch it like
No, you have a shadow now,
Sometimes
sort
I
of.
just have a feeling about things. I don't like to talk about it. These days, you never know who in the galaxy is listening.
Now, let's get serious, huh? When are you gonna have a premonition about the Carillion lottery?
Really? People are waiting for us to save them, and you're thinking about credits.
Look, you see any numbers, just tell me, okay? They gotta be good for something.
We really should get going.
All hangar crew, hazard gear is on standby.
We have an emergency. The Star Destroyer you captured is
I like how he's just ready to start.
A-Wings go as fast as you can fly them. Their hull and shields are too light to take on capital ships, but Imperial starfighters
Ha!
can stand a chance with you in this cockpit.
That's some bullshit. Oh, am I allowed to edit the loadout now?
We have a few options to make your TIE hunting more efficient. Big fan of the rapid-fire lasers and barrage rockets myself.
I feel like no, you know what? I'm gonna take rapid fire because I have been pretty close. And yeah, barrage rockets, fire missiles straight ahead. If your aim is true, that's so.
You know
It
how
is
to pick-
dumbfire. I don't know if I want to do a dumbfire weapon right now.
Squadron launch is imminent. All
Damage 100, 4 shots a second. A 1,000 meters. I mean, what do you really get out of that? I guess you get 10. I'm just gonna stick with that Kessler. I don't trust myself.
mechanics secure all lines.
I guess the dumbfire when I'm just dealing with those giant clusters of them would be fine.
Oh, what happened here?
Who cares? Our Star Destroyer's in trouble.
Vanguard, good to see you again. Think you can keep those bombers off us?
We're on it, Victorium. Sit tight. 5, intercept those TIE bombers. We need to buy our crew some time.
Frisk and I will handle the rest of the starfighters.
I'm with you.
Victorium, these bombers are coming in fast. You might want to activate turbo lasers.
No can do. Their ion weapons knocked out our systems. We were defenseless until you arrived.
Understood. We'll put an end to their bombing runs.
Don't let them hit you with ion weapons.
Yeah, you'll lose your controls, or worse.
Expelled. I can see how dumbfire would be good for this. TIE bombers are so tanky. Yeah, I'd definitely be able to do this with dumbfire weapons.
Enemy missile!
I had to warn you. Got me a tail.
All bombers destroyed.
Great. Just need time to restart our systems.
Alright, that could have gone worse.
Imperial shuttles headed your way.
They could have tried anything to
Hold them off.
avoid that at all.
Imperial shuttle reaches us, we'll be overwhelmed.
You heard them, Vanguard. Intercept those shuttles. We should split up to take them down. On it. You handle the other shuttle. You're in the clear.
Focus fire on that target.
Not yet. Reloading.
Alright, that is another key binded that I haven't been using in multiplayer.
Yes. Shuttle's down.
We can't let a single shuttle board the Victorium.
Reloading.
Excellent shot.
That was very bright. God, VR, like, I'm fucking 3 hours into the stream and VR is still incredibly cool.
Wait, I'm reloading. Don't let those shuttles near our Star Destroyer.
Fire on my target. Fire on my target. Got him.
Another shuttle group incoming. They have ties in tow.
I got you. Shoot down those shuttles.
There, you're clear.
Oh, it went out. Can you stop?
they need.
I mean,
Take out that shuttle now!
where is it? Oh, fuck.
You're safe. The Empire seized the Star Destroyer.
God damn it. I lost track of that one. Thank you, Alan.
Work fast. Imperial shuttles headed your way.
Hold them off. If even
I
one
took that
Imperial
too
shuttle
lazily.
reaches us, we'll be overwhelmed.
You heard him, Vanguard. Intercept those shuttles. We should split up to take them down. Here. On it. You handle the other shuttle.
Enemy down. Shuttle down.
That's good, right?
Five off the shuttle.
Detecting 2 more Imperial shuttles. They're trying to flank us. Light them up!
Joining up.
Don't let those shuttles near our Star Destroyer. Another shuttle group incoming. They have ties in tow. Watch out! They're after you!
Oh, fuck.
Love to be the hero.
Good looking out. Shoot down those shuttles. Only one shuttle left.
One shuttle is all they need.
Alright, if they're looking after the ties, I should be able to just go for this shuttle. Are you coming out? No, you're going in.
Focus fire on that target.
Imperial transports are done for.
Alright, that was kind of close.
The last of those blasted shuttles.
Just in time. Systems are up. Time
Alright, we
fix
jumping?
hyperdrive. Take out the Empire's carriers and buy us time, alright?
Alright,
I'm calling in Y-Wing support. They'll lead a bombing run on those carriers. Don't let any TIE fighters near them.
alright. Go for the blurs.
All right, Y-Wings are here.
Vanguard, if we lose our bombers, we're done for. Take out those ties.
Take out those ties. Don't let them in. Please don't let them in. Or your squad to defend your allies. Tap, okay.
I'm breaking off to intercept their fighters. I'll help out our bomber backup.
Oh, that was Frisk, but oh well.
Ties have missiles. They have a lock.
That's an enemy lock on.
I'm taking fire.
I love the A-Wing so much.
They need assistance.
Lost the bomber.
Just protect that group I told you to, and we'll be fine.
Love to watch you work.
Alright, we got this one next.
You have a tail. Take it down. Let's regroup with our bombers.
It's nice having them focus on someone that isn't me.
That's one carrier
he says as he blows up. Alright, I need to...
Friendly bomber destroyed. You're in rough shape, Vanguard 5. How can I help?
Uh-oh.
Resupply
Oh,
on the way.
that's... It was just the command, I wasn't... I was expecting it to freeze.
And the second carrier goes up in flames.
Beautiful work, Vanguard.
Can we not shoot me, please? That would be my choice.
Don't worry, Vanguard has you covered. Squadron, take down the rest of these ties.
A little move.
Just a little longer.
I'm in formation.
I have you now. I don't have you now. Have no laser power.
You're being tailed.
I have a missile now. Bye.
Nice shot.
I think I prefer the TIE, like, I think A-Wing and TIE Interceptor are definitely my favorite. I'm not sure which of the two I prefer. The power shunting on TIE Interceptors are really nice, though.
That's the last of them.
Your timing couldn't be better. We're almost done.
Our bombers are out of here. Thanks for the backup.
We're doing our final test, Vanguard. Spread out and keep watch.
Nice moves back there, Keo. You gotta teach the rest of the squadron that drift. You wanna learn right now? I'll watch 5 figure it out first. Okay, follow me. I learned this racing in the Koshi Star Circuit. First, transfer all power to your engines and fly as fast as you can. Yes! Now we're gonna buzz the bridge of the Victorium. Be ready to boost. Boost is ready. Punch it! When you're ready, turn as hard as you can, then cut your engines to drift. Yes! You got it, 5!
Hey, who's buzzing our bridge?
Someone the Empire's never gonna catch again. Sorry, team. It's for the greater good of the New Republic. I'll, practice drifting later, without spectators.
Hyperdrive's operational, Vanguard. What do you say we get out of here?
Regrouping on your position, Victorium.
Here we go.
On your wing, pal.
Like, I feel like I'm decent at the flying, it's the aiming that I fucking suck at. And I don't know how much is me, or how much is HOTAS stuff, or how much is getting used to HOTAS stuff.
On your wing.
All right, Victorium, we're in position. Where are we headed?
Somewhere classified. Just send you the coordinates.
Got him. Punching them in now.
Jump in.
I'd really, like,
3,
I'd love to have Ek here to see if, like,
1.
if I could try his and he could try mine and see if he has any,
What?
any problems with it. At least to confirm whether it's me sucking or HOTAS bug, because, like, I can deal with it either way. It'd just be nice to know.
I'm in formation.
Well, we gotta get there now.
I don't know what happened. Everything was fine, and then our systems just shut down.
Sounds like your morphine nullifier is blocked. Run a system flush, then restart. It should be fine.
More Imperial ships. They really want their Star Destroyer back.
Well, wouldn't you?
No, they're here to destroy it.
Can you hold them off a little longer?
Didn't come this far just to leave you hanging. It's now or never, Vanguard. Protect the Victorium.
Taking damage here.
This is taking too long.
Don't tell me this is too much for you, Frisk.
No. Trigger finger's getting tired is all. That wasn't so hard.
Initiating system flush. How long should this take?
Longer than I'd like.
Backup raider just arrived. Point your cannons at the raider.
Where is? Oh, there it is.
There's too many fighters.
Turbo lasers are back online. Hyperdrive's nearly ready.
Right, can you use those turbo lasers, please?
That's a hit.
Do we have any Y-wings left? Other than Frisk?
Beautifully done.
Like, I'm fucking... I end up having to wave the fucking HOTAS around like a fucking madman.
Enemies all over me.
Alright.
I have no shields.
How much longer?
Realigning the transpacitor now.
Speak basic.
About halfway there.
Thank you. Joining up.
Focus fire on the bombers. Enemy reinforcements inbound.
They got more bombers than
I was hoping to go under the
Right.
under the shields.
Vanguard Squadron. It isn't fair. For the Empire.
Ah, turned around on him. I'm just gonna die.
Enemies following you.
Please resupply. Right, that one I wasn't even really looking at where I was aiming.
The Victorium shields are
I was trying not to explode. Oh, I was trying not to do that. Look, we don't need to talk about who destroyed which turbo lasers. I think it
Can you hold them off a little longer?
Didn't
open
come
for
this far just to
interpretation.
leave you hanging. It's now or never, Vanguard. Protect the Victorium.
Which one's in front? I think this one's in front.
This is taking too long.
God, that was nauseating.
Much for you, Frisk.
Trigger finger's getting tired is all.
Like, I've never even been on a roller coaster in my life, so this is kind of epic, but also kind of wild.
Nice work.
Do something about those bombers. Initiating system flush. How long should this take?
Longer than I'd like.
thank you very much for what I think were bits. I will check in a second. The headset prevents me from being a good streamer.
On your wing. You're in rough shape, Vanguard 5. How can I help?
Deflected. Shields are down.
Resupply on the way. I gotcha.
It's not the safest place to be, but...
You can always count on me.
Alright, do we have more bombers? We do.
Realigning the transpander now. Speed basic.
About halfway there.
Thank you.
See, I didn't want to get a resupply when you told me to.
Breaking through. Enemy reinforcements inbound.
They got
Where am
more
I getting
bombers
shot
than us.
from?
It ain't fair.
Right. They're up against
Oh,
Vanguard
good job,
Squadron.
Keo.
It isn't fair. For the Empire. Look out! Enemies on your tail!
Alright. I'm just gonna do bomber stuff.
The Victorium shields are operational again.
Reloading.
I am getting absolutely fucked.
Another destroyed.
Shit. Thank you, Vonnie, for the bits. Sorry I couldn't respond at the time.
Can you hold them off a little longer?
Alright, trying that again, and a headphone fell out.
It's now or
I'll try to stay a bit closer to the ISD this time. I think I went too close to the Raider there and took damage doing no damage.
This is taking too long.
Don't tell me this is too much for you, Frisk.
No. Trigger finger's getting tired is all. Nice shooting.
We played a match last night, multiplayer, where the enemy team just stayed past basically the halfway point, and would dumbfire rockets at our frigates from like forever away, and at the Star Destroyer. So it was impossible for us to go up without getting killed by their freighter, and it was like a 30-minute match where nothing happened. Then we had one later that was kind of a similar thing, where they just farmed the AI, which were on their side of the map. So there was nothing we could do to go back on the offensive.
How long should this take?
It was quite frustrating.
Backup raider just arrived.
That was relevant because I was thinking about using the dumbfiring rockets there. But it would have happened had I taken it.
Hyperdrive's nearly ready.
Alright. Power to shields.
Oh no.
Enemies all over me.
All over you, all over.
Deflect the shields are down.
That was close.
How much longer?
Right, balance those shields out.
Speak basic.
About halfway there.
Thank you. Thanks.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
They got more bombers than us. It ain't fair.
Right. They're up against Vanguard Squadron. It isn't fair. For the
Oh my
Empire.
god. Can I get a resupply, please?
Rough shape, Vanguard 5. How can I help? I gotcha. Enemy destroyed.
I've lost my shields.
I did the same thing that I said was a bad idea again.
The Victorium shields are operational again.
took them out.
Bombers. I'm not used to the low range on these guys yet. These guys being this A-wing with the rapid fire lasers.
They're all over me. Destroy the raiders. I'm on it. Almost there. Running a diagnostic on the alluvial damper.
Okay, great. Just do it.
Like, there are some people who think that this game is like fucking Starfighter Assault, and I do not understand those people. Apparently there's also some Battlefront 2 players that are kind of upset that this exists because they think it's taking away resources from Battlefront 2. I kind of understand where that's coming from, but like, that hasn't been supported in so long. It's been 3 years, and like no one fucking plays that mode. And it's also not very good. I think like the way this game is designed is so much better. As far as like being an actual space combat focused game, like Battlefront 2 is probably never gonna get anything like this. And I don't know that it would have been good if it was.
You have the new jump coordinates, Vanguard?
Affirmative. See you on the other side, Victorium.
I don't want to stand still because I'm going to die to this raider. There we go. Like, I'd rather have a... Oh, fuck.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I'd rather have just another, like, fully ground-based shooter rather than have there be something that tries to split too much. Like, Squadrons does space combat really fucking well, and I'd like to get just a shooter that does ground shooting really well. Grand strategy games, I'd prefer they do like galactic space and ground, but
Secret project. Who'd want to get this close to the Ringali Nebula?
I believe that is the idea.
anyways, rant over.
Now that is a battleship.
That's why we've been gathering Imperial ships. To build this.
We call it the Starhawk, and it's going to help us end this war.
General Syndulla.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyards. I'd give you the tour, but the Empire knows we're up to something now. They'll be looking for us, which means we have work to do.
Through many trials, you have brought the Star Destroyer Victorium to the Nadiri dockyards, hidden deep in the Bormia sector. Here it will become part of a prototype of a new Republic battleship, the Starhawk. I love Starhawks. Starhawks are epic.